On today's comic artist spotlight, Todd Mcfarlane. This is where I take a piece of their penciled work and I'll ink it in Clip Studio as we take a look at one of their comic books. So let's go take a look. I found this piece. It was kind of tough because most of Todd's pieces are already inked that he does. But I found this Batman and Spawn staring at each other. So I decided to do Spawn Batman. So here we'll take a look at this. Let's see here. Okay, so Spawn Batman. First off, we got an awesome cover here where they're both jumping, capes flying. You notice in this comic that Todd has given their different capes both different personalities, which is kind of cool. So this was written by Frank Miller. Todd Mcfarlane is the artist. Tom Orzechowski was the letterer, and the colorist was Steve Olive. So Todd likes to start his comics off sometimes with fade in or different things. So here we fade in slowly, and then get a big splash page of Batman here with his logo up here. Page is all kind of cool. Kind of silhouette around the face here. Got the pipe here. Got the cape flying everywhere. He's bleeding from something. We don't know what yet. All kind of boxes and details in the wall. Just so much stuff to look at. Todd really puts a lot of work in his pages. And here we got a cool silhouette. A lot of detail here going on, and here he's walking by. You can see he must have took out a bunch of people here. So he finds a glove, some sort of power glove, and then a robot attacks him. He's flown to the side here. Some action shots going on. He gets hit in the face. But then he puts his glove on, and he's able to knock the robot here. Todd really does a good job with reflections and stuff with the robots, and really feel the hit there. A lot of lines there and everything. So he finds there's a guy inside, or a head. so he attacks that part, rips it apart, pulls it out, and then looks like the machine blows up or something. So here we have an introduction to Dr. Margaret Love, president of Heal the World. And then here he's in his bat cave. Got cool detail in the bat cave there, a giant dinosaur and Penny. He's just checking this out. This is kind of neat. Batman stooped over. Here comes Alfred. He's got the bats that break the panel here. Talking to Alfred about stuff. Gives him the head. So here he goes out. Here's another awesome picture where his cape shaped like bat wings here, and it's almost the same as the bats flying around here in silhouette. But the detail in the buildings is awesome. Just lots of work put into this. Just very good to look at. Gives you tons of detail to look at. So here's a neat little page. We got Batman flying in the middle with the cape going up. 2 panels here. 2 panels here. Looks like he's looking around for stuff. And then we find Spawn. Spawn gets his logo down here, just like Batman did. He's coming at the camera. Coming at the reader. Awesome cape flying around everywhere. That's one thing Todd's known for is the capes. He's got chains flying around, you know, all kind of detail. Really cool picture there. So then we see these guys trying to mess with some of the homeless, and so Spawn messes with them. And then he actually looks like he lights them on fire or something. And so here comes Batman, and he sees the scene. And so he immediately attacks Spawn. Just a real cool picture. Batman's, I guess, kneeing him in the back here. You got the capes flying, all kind of detail, you know, all kind of stuff to look at. One thing about Todd, though, sometimes there'll be a little inconsistency in the pages there. Like here we have Spawn with his mask on, and his mask is off. And then it's on again in the next page. So, but really awesome stuff here. You know, they're rolling around in the garbage. All kind of debris flying. It's hitting the head. You know, kick going on here. Gets out his batarangs, flings them. The chains block them. Another cool action shot here. Batman throws some nerve gas at him. Todd does some really awesome bubbly smoke here. Just some more fighting going on. Then we have like just like the old school Batman show, a bunch of sound effects here, and then I guess they just trying to Batman retreats, so they walk away. Batman's a little beat up here, so Spawn goes and tries to figure out some things here. He enters this facility. This robot attacks him. Then, excuse me, he'll rips off the piece of the robot here, and he can somehow fire it and blows the thing up. You know, really awesome effect here. Boom, boom. Thing gets blown up to pieces. Silhouette there. Pretty cool. So here to find out there's another person's head inside that thing. I guess they use it to run it or something. And then he discovers these are some of the homeless people that they're picking them up. So he's looking through the database here, and he finds more detail on this lady, that she's not a good person. So I think he blows up the facility. Batman is taping himself back up. Here's a cool city scene with the cape, like two giant bat wings out here. He sees the bat signal, so he swoops in, and then here it's his lady. You know, she's trying to use him to go attack Spawn because he blew up the facility. You know, really cool shot here, where you got the light shining, got the rope flying, Batman coming in, nice silhouette here when he's talking to her. You know, so then you have Spawn back at the alley, and then here comes Batman. Another awesome picture in this book. It's framed out by the hands of Spawn here. You know, nice detail. Just so much doodling everywhere. Got the cape swooping in here. Batman's coming right at him. Got the perspective down below. You got the buildings looking up. All kind of brick detail. Just nice shot. Really nice shot there. So now they're rolling around. You know, got the capes flying. All kind of debris flying again. Now they're fighting again for a couple pages. Got hits going on back and forth. Just so much detail and everything. Here's one we got. Hamburger head Spawn. And then he has his mask on. And a panel later, it's Hamburger Head again. So now they're still fighting. This is a cool setup. Has Spawn's logo here in the middle, and then the next one's got the Batman logo in the middle. And they're still rolling around fighting each other. And they're punch, 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 and then they're kind of wore out again. And then here to find out, that lady sends these robots after them. So now the robots are attacking both of them. They're supposed to finish them off. It says Batman gets a mortal wound here. Spawn's here, so he finally decides to use some of his power. Blows up the robots. And then turns to Batman. So now he has to heal him. But I guess he's going to go into his mind here and explain a couple things to him and understand what's going on. So here to has them talking to each other, Spawn and Batman here with I guess this signifies they're going into each other's brain or something. So here's a really cool layout. You got both of them up here, kind of looking in shock as they see what's going on with each other. He's learning about this lady. I guess Spawn's learning about Bruce's parents. So now he's like, get out of my head. So he's like, we got some work to do. Let's go. So Spawn must have healed up his wound. So here they go. Here we got a really nice double page spread. Just awesome pictures to look at. Awesome pinups. That's something you'll usually get in Todd comics. Just awesome pinups everywhere. Ropes looking awesome. Chains flying. The buildings look great. 2 big shots of the figures. So now they're going back to the ship here, where this lady's having a party. Margaret Love is her name. And then I guess her plan to heal the world is to shoot a missile at New York, destroy the financial district or something like that. So here we got a silhouette of the ship. We got some missiles down here and stuff. But then Spawn and Batman show up. It shows them taking out a guard. Pretty cool. Here they're running with their capes flapping. And here you can see Batman got the Batwing type cape going on. Spawn has like the more smooth and wrinkly type cape. It's super cool stuff. So here you see him fighting and busting through stuff. Somehow they're breaking through metal. Maybe Spawn can. I'm not sure about Batman, but cool picture anyways. They're coming through here, tearing up stuff. Things are blowing up. Spawn gets a gun or something. He's shooting stuff. Looks like Batman wants to save her, even though it looks like he's leaping away. I'm not sure, but so this debris ends up stabbing her, and then as she's dying, she fires off the missile. So they both teleport to the missile, and some quick banter. Batman disarms it, and then says they teleport away. Missile goes in the water there. So they get back here. Spawn says, "Leave me alone." Batman says, "We'll meet again, and I'll take you out." For some reason. So Spawn's like, "Let's just bury the hatchet." He says, "Bury this." So he throws the batarang in his face, which kind of ties into the Spawn series, where then he had some laces across his face for a little bit. So, but really awesome shot. Lots of detail in the cape, in the face. Really cool shot. Colors are awesome in this one. I love how the cape breaks the panels here. Really cool. So that's the end of the story. In the back here, you got a picture by Greg Capullo, who will go on to do a huge run in Spawn later on, with Todd inking it for a good portion. So then you have also another pinup. Looks like a Spawn by Todd McFarlane and a Batman here by Frank Miller. So pretty cool pinup. Lots of details in the bats and the city. And it's in memory of Jack Kirby. So that's Spawn Batman. And then we have the finished picture. So hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one. See ya.